NCAA Football 14 Coaching Carousel Dynasty Series. This marks the most important episode of the series up to this point, and also marks a very important moment on the channel, as we're about to embark in pretty much a brand new college football series. Started as the offensive coordinator at Penn State, went throughout a season, went 11-2, and now it is time to become head coach at some university in the college football world. Now, what is this episode going to entail? I have no freaking idea, but I do know we're going to go throughout the coaching carousel. We are going to become head coach at some university out there. Oh man, I'm nervous. This is going to be some risky freaking business, but we're about to do the thing. So hopefully guys, you do enjoy. If you want to see more episodes of the series soon, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and also make sure to enter my Instagram giveaway, link in the description box below, to have a chance to win 2 Xbox One X's and 2 PS4 Pros. Here we go, friends. Well, hold on a freaking minute. My game froze. 15 minutes later, finally back, and here we are. Contract extension. Where we left off last episode, we talked it all over, Coach. We could not be more excited with what you've done here. Please stay for at least another contract. I'm sorry, Penn State. I enjoyed my time as a Nittany Lion, but it is time to embark on a new journey and explore other options in the coaching carousel, and it's about to get hectic. It's not up to me necessarily where we end up going. It all depends on where we get offered the head coaching job at. I have to decline some offers to get other offers, and it's just gonna be kind of stressful. So as you see right here, 2 head coaching jobs up for grabs. Florida, oh, that would have been a cool school to go to, but I'm not a top candidate. It looks like they're gonna rehire Dan Mullen. Florida State, once again, looks like they're just gonna go with Willie Taggart, who's their current head coach. Florida does go with Dan Mullen. He re-signs a 5-year deal, Florida State. And click next coach, and of course, he's gonna sign another 5-year deal. We have Nebraska here. Oh man, they're all just going with their previous head coaches. This is why things are stressful. Stanford. Oh man, they're all just, all the head coaches are just like coming back. Now we have Texas A&M. Jimbo Fisher's coming back too. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to him. He's gonna sign that contract. Oregon. Mario Cristobal. Jeremy Pruitt on their 5-year deal. Arizona and Kevin Sumlin. Didn't even know he was the head coach there in real life. Is anybody gonna look for somebody else? It's just a never-ending cycle. Apparently, every freaking head coach in college football is re-signing contracts, so we can skip to my next offer. Oh boys, click this button. Things are about to get real. Gonna send them my next offer. Please at least be a half-decent college, and it's going to be Arizona State. I don't even see us. Why did it skip to this USC offensive coordinator job? I am not going somewhere to be an offensive coordinator. Like, that's just not gonna work. Watch us get, heck no. Screw you. So we get our first offer elsewhere, but we're gonna decline it because it's not a head coaching job. Guess next again, we'll just go ahead and send to my next offer. Please give me a head coaching offer. LSU. Looks like they want to offer us this. Guys, this isn't good. What if we actually don't get a head coaching offer? So, we do get offered the OC job at LSU, but once again, they went 4-8. They might be looking for a new head coach. Once again, gonna decline it. Now freaking Miami wants me to be their OC. No, I want a head coaching job, and that's final. Like, just freaking bite me. Like Missouri, no. If I'm gonna turn down the offensive coordinator job at USC and LSU, what makes you think I'm gonna take it at Oklahoma State? Like, no. Oh! This is just poetic. If I get this head coaching job at South Alabama, my alma mater, the first university potentially to offer me a head coaching job, there is no better series that I could potentially run on my channel to be the head coach of my alma mater and turn them into a perennial powerhouse. But I don't even know if I'm gonna get off the contract. Steve Campbell had his contract expire. But next bit of business, Oklahoma State's gonna hire a defensive coordinator. Please tell me we're in the running here. Head coach. He had his contract expire. I'm not sure if we're even gonna get... hello? Oh no! I'm so upset. The first head coaching job that we see is to extend his contract. Why do they extend his contract? They went 5-7. Oh, just bite me! Nobody wants us to be their head coach. Gonna decline this offer. Them head coaching jobs, but once again, Mexico State. Oh, guys, we actually get a head coaching offer. but I don't know if I want to take it and go somewhere else. New Mexico. The New Mexico Lobos. But this is where things are difficult, guys. Like, I wish I could get all of my head coaching offers and pick and choose. But if I decline the offer here, we don't get to go back to New Mexico. It's either try to get a better offer or stick to New Mexico. I'm nervous. I'm so freaking nervous. I'm not sure if I like New Mexico. I'm not sure if I like it. Oh, they're so bad. 68 overall, do I do it? The New Mexico Lobos. At the end of the day, I'm going to try to stay closer to home. Trying to build a program somewhere closer to my hometown in the state of Alabama. So we are going to decline the offer. This might be a mistake. We might not get another head coaching offer. Oh, goodness, guys. I've done a lot of skipping. The thing is, I don't know when the job offers are going to run out. Because if I decline too many offers, we might just not get an offer from anywhere else. We're in the running for the UTEP head coaching job. University of Texas El Paso. Are they going to offer me? Or is either us, the defensive coordinator from New Mexico State, or the offensive coordinator from Texas State? Please offer me. Oh! Guys, do we do it? UTEP out of the CUSA. 72 overall in a recruiting hotbed in the state of Texas. Do we do it? Oh, shoot. What do they want from us? They want 5 wins per year. Think we can do it? Do we build this program from the ground up? Haven't made a bowl game since 2010. Went 4-8 last year, 3-9 the year prior. Been a long time since they had a winning season, it looks like. When's the last time they actually had a winning season? They've not had a winning season since 2005. It's time to change that. Time to build a program from the ground up. The UTEP Miners, Mr. RBT, is going to sign that contract on the dotted line. And we are here. It is time. Oh, the UTEP Miners. Let's build them into a powerhouse. Not gonna lie, I was actually really hoping that we would get an offer from my alma mater, but maybe next time. Maybe after we build UTEP into a powerhouse, that's when we can take the reins in South Alabama, because this dynasty's never gonna end. And here we are, the UTEP Miners. It's time. Advancing to the next stage. Oh, I guess this whole entire episode, we can just make it into the offseason. Let's just do the offseason. Oh boys, I'm so excited to build a program pretty much from the ground up. I mean, UTEP's obviously been around for a long time, but they've not been any freaking good. I actually have a football signed by a lot of UTEP players because for some reason, I think the last bowl game they played in, it was in my hometown, and I somehow got a lot of football players to sign them. But I mean, that's a little bit beside the point. But anyways, players leaving. We haven't even met the team yet. See what players we have leaving the squad. Oh, we have a guy. Will Hernandez, you guys know him, was a first-round draft pick. If he was a junior, we could have tried to persuade him to stay, but he's a senior. We have actually a lot of decent overall players. An 88 overall linebacker graduating, an 86 senior. So we have a lot of good players leaving the squad. So if these players are leaving, how bad are the guys that we have advancing to transfer request? I mean, this would be big. Oh, the memories. But if we could get some players to transfer in, maybe some former Penn State players, some players that want to take part in a revolution of the UTEP dynasty. Transfer requests, hopefully we have a couple at least to be exciting. We actually do. So we have a 72 overall freshman, which obviously is not that great, but he is a freshman from Arkansas. We'll let him come in. And Jordan Porter, a 65 overall redshirt freshman. I mean, I guess he could progress to a mid-70 player. So we do get 2 transfers into the program. These guys like what they see from head coach RBT. Now it's time for recruiting. You get everything in today's episode. Oh my gosh. We're actually in a recruiting battle for an 84 overall tight end. And as you guys know, this is going to be the first bit of recruiting you have seen the whole entire series. Gonna have to pick up where UTEP left off recruiting-wise. Got to see what their current board is looking like. They already apparently have 13 players committed, 33 targets, 12 scholarships remaining. So with UTEP being a mid to low tier program in FBS, didn't expect them to have that many good prospects on the board, especially with them losing their head coach. Let's really quick check out the players we have committed thus far. 57 overall Chris Manning, maybe a distant relative of Peyton and Eli. Too bad he's not a quarterback, he's a corner, but he's committed 57 overall, let's go. Chad Marks, a 70 overall 3-star. Marquise Fontenot, 64 overall 3-star, middle linebacker. 61 Dan, 3-star. Edward Clark, a 2-star, 61 overall. Not the greatest, it looks like. Matt Pennington, a 60 overall, 2-star. I can't do anything about these guys. These are guys that are already committed. Some of them are awful, but it is what it is. We are UTEP. Lionel Wilson, a JUCO 2-star, 67 overall. Now we have our first quarterback on the board committed. 67 overall, JUCO 2-star. Derek Jenkins, what a man. Jeff Madsen, 53 overall, 1-star. The state of this freaking program. And we got John Allen, another JUCO 1-star, 59 overall, and a punter Travis. How do we actually have a 5-star on our board? UTEP was putting in some work. I mean, honest to God, how do we have a 5-star from California interested in UTEP? I could see if maybe it was local, but from California. He must have some family here, because he does have UTEP and UTSA, 2 Texas-based programs in his top 5, which is crazy. But I'm going to go all out and try to get a 5-star. I'm going to work on this board, remove some guys, see if we can find some other guys, and I'll see you guys possibly on signing day. Before we go to signing day, I've been doing a little work on the recruiting board. Thought it would be a smart time to show you guys the current team. I mean, that's kind of important. I'm just now meeting the team too, so at least this will be a raw reaction. We have a redshirt senior coming back, Ryan Metz. Looks like we have a decent fast backup quarterback in Mark Torres, redshirt sophomore. Running backs, that's bad. And some of these players can progress throughout the offseason too, so this isn't final. Fullback, Robert Pufall, 67, doesn't look the greatest. Wide receiver core, a little lackluster, to say the least. Tight end wise, we have a senior, David Lucera, but we're still looking to try to get that 5-star. And what a start to the program if we can actually land a 5-star at UTEP. Like, what the actual heck? Left tackle. Oh, I'm just scared to look at this offensive line. We have an 84 overall redshirt senior coming back, Darren Gatewood. But aside from him, this offensive line's a travesty. Behind him, the highest overall is a 70. Got to work on that defense. We have Denzel Chukwuekelu, my boy. Right in, a redshirt senior coming back, Luke Elsner. Looks like the man, Christian Buckingham. Have a lot of seniors in this D-line. Defensive tackle. Another redshirt senior, Mike Soda. Third defensive tackle is Denzel Chukwuekelu. You can already tell he's going to be a fan favorite. But defensive line, talent-wise, is not that good. Linebacker core. We have one left outside linebacker, so might need to work on that. Middle linebacker, that's just not good at all. Right outside linebacker, we don't even have an outside linebacker on the right side. Cornerback, we have some decent corners. Nick Needham at a 79, redshirt senior. Another senior, Kalon Beverly, 75. Free safety, Michael Lewis, 75 overall. That's decent. Redshirt junior. Redshirt junior and strong safety, too. Jarrell Brown, not the greatest. We have a kicker, Brady Viles, and punter. Yeah, our kicker's our punter, too. That's always good. Let's see, we currently have the 117th ranked class. What a program. But that's going to change here soon in the next couple weeks until signing day. See how much we can improve. Our rival UTSA is behind us at least. Dead last class goes to Kent State. So I'm hoping we can get in the top 100. Here we are, advancing to signing day. Oh! We actually did get the 84 overall 5-star tight end. So I don't know why it says I signed the number 1 class, because obviously it's not the number 1 class. I thought maybe it could be referring to the number 1 class in my conference, but it gives me a separate goal for that, so I don't know. Did get points for signing a 5-star. I can't believe it. I came into UTEP and worked some magic. Signed a top 10 prospect. And was he actually a top 10 prospect? I'm gonna have to confirm that. So we did finish with a top 100 class. Went from 117 to 96 in the country. Ended up with only 17 players signed, but that's not bad. We had only a little bit of time to work with this first class, and I think by signing a 5-star player, that's pretty freaking impressive. Worst class in college football ends up going to poor ULM. Now, was that guy actually a top 10 prospect? That we signed the number 1 player. I didn't know that until right now. Or are you kidding me? You can't write this. We actually signed the number 1 player in the whole entire country in our first ever recruiting class for UTEP. A big old 6'8", 262, 84 overall 5-star tight end goes to UTEP. I don't understand. Man, I kind of wish I made the head coaching decision in the offseason 2 separate videos, because you know how little of a title that would have been. Oh man. Maybe that's why. I mean, still, he's an 81, but I didn't realize we didn't have him fully scouted. So he's not an 84, he's an 81. But heck, 81 overall as a true freshman, being our second highest overall player off the get-go. Let's check out these training results. Anybody have a big off season? Oh my God! Talk about a big offseason. Jesus! Darren Gatewood, I forgot how much players progress throughout the offseason. By God, that's a huge improvement. That makes me feel so much better about this upcoming season. At least having an 83 overall quarterback, Ryan Metz. Always a hometown kid, too. Makes for a Cinderella story. Denzel Chukwuekelu up to almost an 80 overall. Like I said, I already know this guy is going to be a fan favorite. So we do have to cut 3 players. And who are our lowest overall players? 53, 54, and 55. Don't mind if I get rid of you guys, because that's just not going to be good enough for us. I mean, we're already signing #1 players in the country. It can only go downhill from here. So didn't make any changes in the custom conferences, and the only changes we did make here was we edited the BCS Bowl tie-ins. I don't really like the specific BCS Bowl tie-ins, so I removed them all except the Rose Bowl because Pac-12 and Big Ten champion, that's just so traditional, so we left that. Oh man, do I remove the American Conference's automatic bowl bid? I mean, it makes sense. I think we will. I think we'll go ahead and delete it. Because, I mean, UCF doesn't even get a chance to play for the playoff in real life when they've won 2 years in a row. But I think that's it. Preseason time. Exciting moment, as it is time to check out the first ever schedule for us as head coach at UTEP. Gonna jump in. Oh, it's gonna be an exciting season. Starting things off pretty easy against Ball State, I say that. Every game's gonna be tough. Week number 2, this one's personal. At my alma mater, South Alabama, traveling to Lab People's Stadium. They didn't offer me the head coaching job. I would have happily accepted it. So I want to get this huge dub. And what a game in week number 3. One of our biggest games on this season. The university that claims to run our state. University of Texas. We travel, take on the Longhorns. If we can beat Texas in year number 1. Oh, the scenes. We're going to run this state in this dynasty. Some conference games. We have a non-conference game later on in week number 10 against Air Force. But the goal of season number 1 is to bring UTEP their first winning season since 2005. And to hopefully fight for that CUSA Conference Championship. Now, got to go through and redshirt a lot of players. A lot of players redshirted. Nothing really too notable. But now, it's time to set up this recruiting board. Now it's time to look at the first ever official RBT recruiting board. Starting off, we have Damian Hopkins. One of our biggest needs is the cornerback position. He's the #1 corner in the country. Not only that, he's from the state of Texas. So an in-state prospect, we gotta get him on the UTEP train. Hopefully we can get him drinking the Kool-Aid. Next we have Anthony Goodman, an in-state quarterback, a scrambler, a 4-star. Hopefully we can get him to UTEP to be the first quarterback we recruit. Next we have a big-time middle linebacker, and the only 5-star on the board. That's because he's an in-state guy. I saw his top 2 schools was Houston and SMU, and thought, heck, we might have a shot. I mean, we got the freaking #1 player in the country last year, so might as well go for another in-state guy, a 5-star, and the only 5-star on our board. Next we have David Butler, a 3-star center. We're going to have a 91 overall center leaving us this year, so we need to replace him with a pretty good player, at least a 3-star and 73 overall. Next we have Jeremy Washington, a 4-star in-state running back, not interested in us at the moment. But we're going to take over Texas A&M and try to get him to the program. Just going to scroll down the list now. A lot of these guys are top 5 or top 3 or top 10 for. Some have us listed as their #1 schools. It's kind of just a mix and match. This guy wasn't particularly interested in us, but he's an in-state guy. Another guy from Zapata, Texas. Maybe he's actually teammates with Anthony Goodman. So from Zapata High School, see if we can get the duo to come to us. Got a lot of cornerbacks on the board because we need some cornerbacks because a lot of them are going to be graduating this year. Sean Strickland, why is he on the board? Not interested in us, not an in-state prospect, but he's from my hometown. So we're going to try to take over the city of Mobile, Alabama, and bring in some of the prospects. That's the top prospect out of Mobile, Sean. Some other prospects as well. This guy, Mike Collins, is going to be an absolute gem. Why? I know it says he's a 61 overall, but he's 6'6", and he runs a 4.3 40. The fastest prospect in the country at 6'6". We've got to bring him in. I know he's not interested in us, but he's going to be an absolute playmaker. You guys see the rest of the guys on our board. Only 24 players, but it's 24 players that are going to fill a need for us. So it's time to start the season, as that is going to do it for today's episode of the Coaching Carousel Dynasty as we embark on a new journey as head coach of the University of UTEP football program. This episode included a lot more than what I expected, but it just got me so freaking excited, and I'm so hyped to build this program pretty much from the ground up, from OC at Penn State to now head coach at UTEP. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am. Make sure to smash that like button because the more likes this episode gets, quicker the next episode will come out, the season opener, as we start our UTEP Dynasty. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on the notification bell if you haven't. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.